and on and on.
So does your...
Miss, are you there? What's your views on companionship and relationship? I mean, do you see them being the same, or do you see that there's a difference somehow?
Right now, I'm just enjoying being by myself.
Right.
But I've only been, I've been separated since March of last year, and officially divorced since March of this year. So right now, I'm just enjoying being myself.
Isn't it a wonderful thing to have peace in your life? Huh?
It is. It really is.
It is. And sometimes I'll be here for weeks by myself, you know. And guess what? It's okay. It's okay, you know. Like I said, I have found that peace starts with yourself. And once you find peace with yourself, there's nothing like it. Nothing like it.
And I think that's what a lot of people need to know before they get into a relationship. I think that's one thing that people make a mistake on, is they don't know who they are before they get into a relationship.
Well, yeah, I agree with you.
And then also, is it in their genetics that they just feel like they always have to be with somebody?
I think it is hard for people to say, you know what, I'm happy being by myself. But for me, it works. And I just encourage people to spend more time with themselves. If you're looking for a commitment, okay, be committed to yourself first. Find out about you and where you are in life, because everything is relevant to where you are in life. So, yeah.
Was I married to you once?
Huh?
All right, let's recap real quick. So,
what'd she say?
Well, she asked if she
was.
Miss,
I didn't hear you.
She asked if she was married to you at one time, but all right, look.
You know what was really funny? What was really funny, real fast, is that as I was talking to these guys over the years, I asked myself this question, and the question is, did all of us marry the same wife? It just seemed like the problems were so common that I'm like, man, I'm going to say the same thing.
Look at the husbands in the malls and supermarkets and on vacation. Husbands are always walking behind her. Real men lead, don't follow.
He really does walk behind me.
And
about 2 steps.
And she busts my balls about that.
Place in life.
And you say the same thing, don't you? You're like, why aren't you walking in front of me? You're supposed to be the man and lead me or something. What do you say?
I want you to walk next to me.
Oh, okay. What do you think of that? Is Warren, is next to them okay, or do they does the man have to be in front?
What, as far as the market?
Well, I mean, I think you're talking both literally and figuratively in this section. I'm going to guess.
I think that a man should always lead. Okay, he should always have a sense of direction. Mm-hmm. He should be clear on where he's going at. Okay, he should always be in front. I think that leadership and example go hand in hand. I think that a man he should lead by example. I think that...
So a woman should just blindly follow where a man leads? No.
No. If a man had proven himself to be a good decision maker and a good leader, as far as example, okay, if a guy knows what he's doing by the life he lives. Okay, if a guy is moving from point A to point B, from point B to point C, this should tell you that this guy, is the kind of guy that I should be with, and as long as he's moving forward, I should be with him, because if he's moving forward, I'm going to move forward. Now, I believe that a man should have a plan on every aspect of his life, and now, if you got a better plan than I do, let me hear it. But if you don't, I'm moving forward. That's me, I'm moving forward whether you with me or not.
Squig, do you have a plan?
A plan?
Other than to do what I tell you?
I plan to stay healthy, get checkups, exercise, and watch my diet, and become self-efficient, learn how to manage my money, cook, and clean.
That's a good plan.
I already have my own place.
Yep.
And
you already manage your money.
And I do like to travel.
But somehow you just can't seem to cook for yourself, can you, baby?
Yeah, I'm lazy. That's mostly what that is.
It gives me purpose in life. I don't think it's so much a matter of you're a good guy and a good guy shouldn't get married. I think you just made a bad decision in life.
Well,
by marrying this person. I know I did.
I did.
But I'm woman enough to admit that I made a mistake. Not just that they were bad and that was wrong of them to be bad. I can admit my mistake.
I think that
I think Twitchy's just like me. She'll be the first to admit that she was a bitch too in all of it, because I know I was.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was going to bring up that subject of turn it around. Were you guys necessarily saints in in this marriage with this guy that was pretty much a shithead?
But in my case, I was driven to be that. I was driven to be the bitch because he was such a dick.
So it's his fault.
But see,
absolutely.
Ladies, let me ask you a question. Okay, both y'all say that y'all made bad decisions, right? But the guys that y'all married, right? Now, the question is this, and at the time that you married that person, the same here with my ex, she was the right person based on what we have done up to that point. I mean, we got along good. We were pretty much, our values were pretty much the same. Our goals were the same, pretty much. So at that time that I asked her to marry me, she was the right person. Okay?
How long were you with her when you asked her to marry you?
2 years.
How long had you known her?
2 years. Yeah, and I mean, we had a great time together. We had fun together, and I was a bachelor at the time, and I had a pretty good bachelor life. But I felt comfortable with her. I felt like, okay, this is somebody that I can really be with. But after I got married, I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know what the hell happened.
The honeymoon was over.
Yeah, the honeymoon was over. And so what I'm asking the ladies, at the time that you decided to marry your husband, was he the right person at that time, or was there some major flags going on ahead of time, where like the guy was a bum? He was a womanizer. He was a drinker. He was an abuser. He didn't manage his money. Was there a major sign that you saw that would have said to you, this is somebody that I should not marry? But you married
I can't answer that question. I was too young to understand.
Okay. That's fair enough. Miss, how about yourself?
Oh, I thought he was the right guy, but I should have known when he still lived at home with mommy and daddy and did everything that his mommy said. I should have realized that was just an indication of what was to come.
But how old were you when you got married, Renee?
27.
Okay, so you were older.
Yeah.
I was 20 when I got married.
I was 25. Yeah, that's young. That's too young.
Yeah.
And I'd say it's because you don't even know who you are at that age. But hell, I made the same damn dumb mistake. And 10 years, 12 years later, I was trying to get out of it.